Be honest for a second. You've probably imagined how insane it would be if learning worked instantly. Like, snap your fingers, and suddenly you're playing guitar like a rock star, speaking a new language fluently, or pulling off something crazy just to impress someone you liked back in school. That fantasy felt powerful because learning felt like a superpower. But now we're adults. We're not trying to impress classmates anymore. We're trying to survive. We want to get better at skills that actually matter. Coding, communication, money, technology, AI, and life itself. And here's the problem. Most people are terrible at learning new skills. Not because they're lazy, but because nobody ever taught them how learning actually works. Chapter 1. Why learning feels so hard. Think back to school. How are we taught? Memorize facts. Cram information. Pass the test. Capital cities. Dates. Formulas. We'd study all night, walk into the exam exhausted, dump everything on a paper, and forget it all the moment the test ended. That wasn't learning. That was short-term memory abuse. Real learning is different. It's when something becomes automatic. Like riding a bike. Like typing without looking at the keyboard. You don't think. You just do. Chapter 2. The real mistake. Input overload. This is where most people mess up. When they want to learn something new, they drown themselves in information. Tutorial after tutorial. Article after article. Books highlighted from start to finish. 5 more YouTube videos, just in case. And yet, nothing sticks. Why? Because consuming information is not the same as mastering a skill. Watching someone cook doesn't make you a chef. Reading about swimming doesn't stop you from sinking. Progress begins when you shift from input to output. You don't learn by watching. You learn by doing. Chapter 3. Learning is a contact sport. Imagine you want to learn swimming. So you read books about it. Watch professionals online. Memorize perfect techniques. But the moment you jump into the pool, panic hits. You sink because you never actually practiced. Learning works the same way. You can't observe your way to mastery. You have to experience it. You need friction, mistakes, discomfort. That's where real learning happens. Chapter 4. The 80-20 rule of learning. Here's a powerful shortcut. The 80-20th principle. It says that 80% of results come from 20% of effort. Learning follows the same rule. If you're learning a language, you don't need 10,000 words. The most common 1,000 cover most daily conversations. If you're learning guitar, you don't need every chord. A few core ones take you most of the way. Master the essentials first. Ignore the noise. That 20% carries you further than you think. Quick CTA stays similar but natural. If this is helping you, like the video and subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel, and there's a lot more coming. Now let's continue. Chapter 5. Active recall. Train your brain. One of the most effective learning tools ever discovered. Active recall. Instead of rereading something again and again, close the book. Ask yourself what you remember. It feels difficult, and that's the point. Struggle strengthens memory. Think of it like the gym. You don't build muscle by staring at weights. You grow by lifting them. Active recall is weight training for your brain. Chapter 6. Spaced repetition. Cramming feels productive, but it's a lie. You forget most of it within days. A smarter approach is spaced repetition. Instead of studying 6 hours once, study 30 minutes over multiple days. Each time your brain retrieves the information, the memory gets stronger. It's like walking through a forest path. The more you walk it, the clearer it becomes. Chapter 7. Deliberate practice. Most people practice what feels comfortable. That's a mistake. Real improvement comes from working on what you're bad at. That's deliberate practice. It's uncomfortable, frustrating, and unavoidable. If you're learning to draw, don't repeat easy shapes. Practice hands, faces, difficult angles. That's where growth lives. Chapter 8. Teach while you learn. Want to remember something long-term? Teach it, even if you're still learning. Teaching forces clarity. It exposes gaps. It organizes your thoughts. If you can explain something simply, you understand it. Pro tip: turn on your phone and explain the idea out loud like you're teaching a video. You don't need to post it. The act itself rewires your brain. Chapter 9. Use multiple senses. Your brain isn't a sponge, it's a system. The more senses you involve, the stronger learning becomes. If you're learning a language, read it, hear it, speak it, write it, watch content in it. Multiple inputs create stronger neural connections. More senses equals more glue. Chapter 10. Make it fun. Learning doesn't have to be boring. In fact, enjoyment speeds it up. Set small goals. Track progress. Reward wins. Use apps, streaks, points, challenges. Every small win releases dopamine, the chemical that tells your brain, do this again. Turn learning into a game. Chapter 11. Kill distractions. The biggest enemy of learning? Your phone, social media, notifications, random reels. Your brain cannot focus on two things at once. Multitasking is a myth. When you learn, silence your phone, close extra tabs, set a timer, lock in, give your brain uninterrupted time to work. Chapter 12. Rest is part of learning. Working longer doesn't mean learning better. Your brain needs rest to process information. Sleep strengthens memory, organizes knowledge, clears mental clutter. That's why all-night cramming backfires. Take breaks. Sleep properly. Learning continues even when you're asleep. Chapter 13. Mindset changes everything. The most overlooked factor, belief. If you believe you're bad at learning, you'll stay bad. But if you believe you can improve, you will. That's a growth mindset. Replace, I'm bad at this, with, I'm not good at this yet. That one word opens the door. And once something feels possible, you don't quit. Final reminder. You're not bad at learning. You were just never taught how. Now you are. Stop scrolling. Start practicing. And remember, skills don't come from watching. They come from contact.